When I joined the organization, they had just changed names to InterLnX. Prior to that, they were the Paul Company,
Okay.
and it was founded by Paul and Terry Little. They had founded the company, I believe, in '91. Yeah,
Okay.
'91, as a wire harness solutions provider. So everything you can think of in our world has electronics in it now, right? And anything
Mhm.
that has electronics in it has some kind of wiring, has some kind of connections, different point-to-point things, whether it's
Yeah.
things that go on circuit boards or things that connect devices, et cetera. So in a nutshell, that's kind of what we do. But prior to InterLnX being what it is now and being called InterLnX, the Paul Company was very focused on what we looked at as more high volume, more commercial, lower
Yeah.
complexity type stuff. When I joined the organization, they basically had two customers. And one of those customers, which was 75% of their business, was about to leave
Oh.
because it was just not a good relationship anymore. So that big customer was a company that mass produced weed eaters and yard equipment. And
Okay.
basically, our organization, or the organization at that point, made very simple wire harnesses that would be, power switch connections on a string trimmer or a weed eater.
Yeah.
And then, they made hundreds and hundreds of thousands of them a month. Um, one of the main reasons that I was, I guess, blessed enough to be able to come into this business is the owner at that time. That was after Paul Little had stepped out of the business and Terry Little was the only one running the business. Wanted to get out of that commercial kind of stuff and move
Oh.
into more aerospace, higher complexity, really the
Hmm.
customer bases that are more inclined to pay more for better service, pay more for complexity, not just find the cheapest
Yeah.
solution. So that's kind of where the evolution, where the journey began, and we engaged with our first aerospace customer in 2009, um, and that quickly became our largest customer and a big growth opportunity for us. And from there, that's really where our work started to just expand and grow into what we do today. We basically are a cable assembly and wire harness
Yeah.
contract manufacturer. The vast majority of the work that we support is military aerospace. And now
That's
this
so
year,
cool.
yeah, this year is the first year we're actually supporting non-terrestrial aerospace, which is
Oh.
something, a lot of us here are super excited about. Like
Yeah.
when, we're like, our hardware is in space. That's freaking awesome.
That's
Um,
so cool.
yeah, big points of excitement. Things that it's been really cool to see a lot of our team like take the time to go through the certifications and investments, both personally and,
That's so awesome.
infrastructure wise. Yeah, so that's cool. It's cool, but really, our core business is supporting OEMs. We do a lot of work for big defense contractors, for commercial aviation firms. We have a lot of parts in every single Airbus and Boeing aircraft that roll out of the factory through subcontracts. We're part of multiple missile programs, part of multiple naval programs now as well.
Huh.
So it's pretty cool. The stuff we build ranges from very small. We do stuff that is so small that connections have to be made under a microscope, to
Yeah.
stuff that is so big where we have a 250-foot long cable that's kind of snaked around through our factory floor, that
Oh my
has five
gosh.
or six people working on it, and takes 2 weeks to build, kind of thing. So um, it's pretty neat. It's, you know, especially in manufacturing, you know, people will come in and they'll be like, I think I know what a cable assembly is. I think I know what a wire harness is,
Mm.
but it's a lot of different things. It's, you
Yeah.
know, in different devices, it can be something that's super, super tiny and you know, small and nano kind of level. And then in other things, it can be something that's very big and more umbilical in nature
Yeah.
and large. So, yeah.
That's so cool. You have the plant is in, are you guys all located like at the offices and then the plant's all in one place at InterLnX? How does that work?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
we're one
Okay.
factory on a piece of property
Okay.
out here in Marana. We're 11,000 square feet total. So
Okay.
pretty small facility. But all of our offices, all of our manufacturing, our, you know, production, quality labs, engineering is all right here. We're actually in the middle of, you know, going through with our architect and designing and hopefully breaking ground before the end of the year. A new
Yeah.
building on this property too. So it's going to be that's probably one of the scariest, one of the most exciting
Yeah. Yeah.
things that I've ever been involved in, all at the same time. You know, it's just it's crazy the emotions that come with that.
I
But
can
from an
imagine.
yeah, from an exciting standpoint, though, it's really cool to be able to start to figure out how we can put pieces together in a way that's going to be fully suited to our business. You know,
Yeah.
the business that we've built here is built around a building that was already here, right?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you know, so this building was not built for this business.
Right,
We've
right, right.
made it work for this business. But one of the cool prospects of building a new building and, you know, on our property here is being able to say, like, yeah, let's design this factory for this factory, right? For our
That's great.
process.
Yeah. Oh, that's so cool, Matt. That's
Yeah.
so exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's been a wild ride. I mean, I've pressed it
Yeah.
a couple times and it's been a journey, but um, you know, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for
I think
anything.
that's so Matt though. You know what I mean? Like I just don't think you'd cruise well in like a 20,000 person. I just don't, that doesn't suit you well. Like this is
Yeah,
perfect because it's well within your wheelhouse, you know, and they've worked with you long enough to know, right? Like
yeah,
how you spin and how you roll. So that's cool.
absolutely.
Yeah. So, and you're planted in the perfect space geographically.
There's a lot of mill arrow out here, and there's a
Yeah.
lot of new commercial space too that's
Yeah.
kind of coming to this area too. So that's one of the things we are most excited about, is how we can grow there. You know,
Yeah.
our goal is to support enough of that business where one of our customers says, "Hey, you want a free ride up?" kind of thing, right? Come on.
Hell yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I
Yes,
do. You just tell me what time to be there and I will be there.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. I'll even bring my own champagne, like just
Yes.
be the ride, right? Oh my God, super fun.